Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I am a fully qualified yoga teacher, and this is my YouTube channel where I talk a lot about yoga, tips and tricks and things that you guys can follow along from home to strengthen your practice. Today I'm going to be doing my day 4 of our Fresh Start Yoga 30 Days to a Healthier You challenge. Today is all about linking the breath with movement. So we're going to be doing a beginner friendly Vinyasa flow. It's going to be a nice gentle flow. You can use blocks and you can use straps if you feel comfortable, if it works better for you. I always recommend using a good quality mat for Vinyasa as well, as it helps with grip and it helps to stop the mat from slipping out or you slipping in your poses. But please don't worry if you don't have those things, and when you're ready we will get started. We're going to start in our tabletop. Hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. We're going to come into some spinal waves from here. So let's start by shuffling the bum all the way back towards the heels, hands are in front. As we inhale, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, spread through the shoulder blades and take the weight forwards over the wrists. Once our shoulders get over the wrists, we're then lifting the tailbone, dropping the belly, squeezing the shoulder blades together and coming back. We'll do the same thing again. Inhale, tuck that tailbone under, lift through the belly, spread through the shoulder blades. The shoulders get over the wrists and past the wrists. Lift the tailbone, drop the belly, and slowly take the hips back towards the heels. Let's do one more. Inhale. Tuck the tailbone under, rolling forwards and lifting the tailbone, coming all the way back. We're going to roll back up and forwards, but this time we're coming up into our tabletop. We're going to lift up the right leg, and if you can, we're going to lift the left hand as well, maybe taking it out and in front, holding here. We'll bring the knee in towards the body and take the elbow to match if you can. And then we'll bring the arms back out again. Hold here. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes down, right foot comes down. And we'll swap over and do the same on the other side. Lifting up the left leg and then lifting the right arm this time. Holding here, pushing through that left hand to help you, and then maybe taking a crunch in here, so bringing the knee to the elbow and back out again. Squeeze the glutes, lift the arm up high, and we'll take the right hand back down and the left leg back down. Flexing the toes, hips come back towards the heels, keeping the hands where they are. We're lifting the knees and lifting all the way up into your down dog from here. Deep breath in and out. Let's walk up towards the top of the mat, taking tiny little steps. Only lifting the palms of your hands when you need to. Coming into your ragdoll, so your feet should be hip width apart with your toes facing forwards, soft bend behind the knees, hands are coming onto the elbows, and we'll hang here. Let the head get heavy and let the arms get heavy. And we'll bring the hands down into the mat. Let's place those hands down. And we're going to step the left leg to the back of the mat. And we're coming into our low lunge. So take the back knee down and just make sure that your front knee is directly above your ankle. So you might need to walk your front foot a bit further forwards into your lunge. Feeling that stretch into your inner hips, the front of your hips. And we'll take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's shuffle the hips back. You can walk the hands with you. We want to make sure the hip is directly over the top of the knee and maybe flexing the front foot as well. You can walk the hands out to get a deeper stretch into the hamstring. And think about lifting and pushing your left hip back and behind to square your hips off. Exhale, we'll roll forwards, back into your lunge. Let's take the left hand down into the mat and see if you can lift the right hand as you gaze over towards the right hand side. Easy twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, we'll bring that right hand back down. We're going to flex the toes on the back foot and lift the knee, and see if you can step your right foot to meet the left. Into your down dog. Push the floor and the mat away from you, and we'll walk up towards the top of the mat again. Tiny little steps. All the way up towards the hands. To come into your ragdoll, your feet are hip width apart, with your toes facing forward and a soft bend behind the knees. Take the hands onto the elbows and hang here. Deep breath in. We'll place the hands down, and we're going to step the right leg this time all the way to the back of your mat. Take the knee down and take a second to make sure your front knee is directly above your toes. So if you're like me and your knee is going to come over your toes, then walk your front leg out and in front. Perfect. Holding this here into your low lunge. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to shuffle your hips back and behind so that your hips are above your knee. Maybe walking the hands with you to come into your half split here. We're taking a soft bend behind the front knee or the front foot, and then flexing the toes if it feels comfortable. The more you walk your hands away, the deeper a stretch you're going to get into your hamstring and your back. Deep breath in and out. In, and as you exhale, we'll roll forwards and back into your low lunge. Let's take the right hand down into the mat, and if you can, lifting the left and looking up and gazing over towards the left hand side. Easy twist. Deep breath in and exhale. Let's take that hand back down. We'll flex the toes on the right hand side and pick up the right knee, and see if you can step the left foot to meet the right. Back into your down dog again, making sure your hands are nice and strong. You're pushing the floor and the mat away from you. We're going to come up onto our toes, start to round through the back, roll the weight forwards, and gently take your hips down in towards the ground. And bring the tummy all the way as well. We're going to come into our baby cobra from here. So take your hands in towards your body so they should be in line with your chest. Squeeze the elbows in towards you and maybe start to lift the chest here, pushing the feet in towards the mat and squeezing through the legs and squeezing through the glutes. Lifting. Maybe you can lift the hands away. Maybe you can come down as you exhale. Inhale to come up. Exhale to come down. Inhale to come up. Wherever you are, make sure you're squeezing the elbows in towards the body. And we'll take the hands down. Let's flex the toes. We'll lift the chest. We're pushing up and back to come into that tabletop with the arms out in front. Flexing through the toes. And we're lifting all the way up into your down dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll come up onto the toes and slowly take the knees down. Let's bring the hips back towards the heels and we'll relax in our child's pose here. Deep breath in and out. Bring the breath back, bring the heart rate back. And when you're ready, coming back into a cross-legged seat. Let's take the hands onto the knees and roll the shoulders up and back away from the ears. Sitting up tall through the spine and the hips, you can keep the hands onto the knees or maybe bring them in at heart center. Closing the eyes or just softening the gaze in front of you. We'll take a deep breath in. And out. In through the nose. And out. Just taking a second here to think of something that you're grateful or something that you're thankful for. It can be something really small, something as simple as the roof over your head, or the water you drink, or the air that you breathe. Or maybe it's something bigger that's happened. Taking a moment to being grateful and thankful for you, and to thank yourself for showing up here today for you. And we'll take one more deep breath in and out. Namaste. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed your very first flow. We're going to be doing another one tomorrow for day 5, which is going to be a lovely heart-opening one, which I can't wait to be teaching you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be really proud of yourself for getting to day 4. We're halfway through the first week now, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 5. Thanks. Bye.